And now on Radio 4, the music journalist Pete Paphides speaks to musicians who've had their careers shaped and changed by a massive hit record or period of success in How I Stopped Worrying and Learned to Love My Albatross.
It's a beautiful summer's day in central London, and I'm heading off to a place called the Arts Clinic, which is a centre founded by Sandie who should have quite a few things to say about having an albatross, because of course, even though she had quite a few hits in the 1960s, she's most remembered for Puppet on a String, the song with which she won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1967, and in 1994 she qualified as a psychotherapist. Here we are. So this wardrobe, this is stuck away on the top floor of your HQ in a kind of cubby hole, really.
I wore this for a hootenanny that Jessie J was on, and I thought I'd upstage her. And
yeah, well, that'll do it.
See-through, it's kind of opaque, and it's brilliant fluorescent orange with, little plastic...
plastic orange discs?
Discs, yes. And just my body underneath.
I wonder if one day that you say that you care, if you say you love me madly, I'd gladly be there like a puppet on a string.
I've always chosen my own songs, and I was always really proud of the independence that I had as an artist and the kind of music that I chose to do. And so Puppet wasn't in that. It was something that the establishment chose for me to do for them. So what went with that package was not amazing and wonderful.
Love is just like a merry-go-round with all the fun of the fair.
I've certainly seen a few artists in denial, sort of refusing to play the song that a lot of people have come to watch them play.
I've never done that. Because people have always paid me huge sums of money to do that. And they say, will you sing Puppet? And I say, yeah, but I charge 100 times as much.
And they say, all right.
They say, fine.
So that would have helped.
Yes, it did help. Quite a lot.
Like a puppet on a string.
Psychiatrist Elizabeth Kubler-Ross's 5 stages of grief model seems to apply in all sorts of situations where the protagonist is forced to cede power to a sudden change of circumstance. So how did you sort of use that anxiety or annoyance as fuel? What happens?
I think working with the Smiths really helped me, because that was the only thing they didn't like about me, was that song. And so that was my starting point, and sort of regaining my own respect for myself from that. Then the next part of it was working with Howard Jones.
I've been waiting for so long to come in out and sing this song.
He said, listen to this set of chords, and I would like you to sing Puppet on a String over it. All went really quiet. I think I marched out and said, what are you trying to do to me? Then I went back in the studio and I said, all right, just for you, I will. I sang this thing over these chords, and I suddenly was like freed from all the rubbish that was around it, and I could hear these most amazing lyrics. Really, the meaning was totally different. And I actually enjoyed these chords, were great. So he said, I lied. He said, I did record it. And I actually thought, wow, I've been so lucky all this time, and I just never knew. So the whole thing turned around completely and utterly.
How I Stopped Worrying and Learned to Love My Albatross was presented by Pete Paphides and produced by Laura Parfitt. It was a White Pebble production for BBC Radio 4.